Very good morning, my dear students. Now we solve a second type of degeneracy problem. Okay, already in first problem we solved only the two equations. In this problem they given three equations. Okay, so question is given like this: solve the following linear programming problem by using simplex method. Okay, maximum of z, that is z maximum is equal to 5a plus 10b, subject to a constant of 5a plus 8b less than equal to 48, and 5a plus 3b less than equal to 48, and 8a plus 8 will less than equal to 48, where a and b belongs is must be greater than equal to 0. So this is the question. So in some, so far we solve in place of a and b. Here in this problem they given a and b, and previous problem what they given is x and y. Okay, so don't confuse, both they may give any values c d or x y m n like that. Okay, so what is the first step? I used to convert the given constant into an equation form. Okay, here the sign is given less than equal, so we have to add a surplus variable equation, that is a symbol. Okay, so convert into equation, that is 5a plus 8b plus s1 is equal to 48, 5a plus 3b plus s2 is equal to 48, a plus 8b plus s3 is equal to 48. Okay, now s1 s2 s3 are called as surplus variable. We are adding because the sign is given in the question is lesser than equal to. Okay, and also these surplus variable we have to add in the objective function, that is z is equal to, for maximum of z is equal to 5a plus 10b plus 0 s1 plus 0 s2 plus 0 s3. Okay, now this is the first step. Okay, once you calculated the first step, you construct a simplex table. All values you put it into a simplex table 1, that is called as simplex table 1. Okay, so here the table is same for all the problem. Remember this table, table. Okay, cbi is equal to cj is cbi nothing but basic variable coefficient. Cj means objective function coefficient, basic variable, and right hand side is given solution and ratio. In basic variable, write in from the maximum equation, a plus b plus s1 s2 s3 they given, a plus a comma b s1 s2 s3. In the top you write their coefficient. A coefficient is given is a 10 0 0 0. Okay, now write this. And here basic variable what we added in the surplus variable, that we have to write here s1 s2 s3, and their coefficient you write in the left hand side, that is 0 0 0. cbi value means surplus variable coefficient 0, s1, and s2 coefficient is 0, s3 coefficient is 0. Okay, now here the given equation also 48 48 for all the values they given 48 44 48, that is solution. Okay, so now you need to calculate zj value. Okay, once you put all the values in the simplex table, uh, so now you calculate the zj value. So the how to calculate zj is 0 into 5 plus 0 into 5 plus 0 into 1, you will get 0 like that. 0 into 8 plus 0 into 3 plus 0 into 8, you will get 0. So multiply 0 with all the respective column, you will get a zj value. That is, here we are multiplying zeros with some value, so you will get of course 0 value only. So zj value is for all these 0 0 0. Once you calculate the zj values, go for cj minus za. Okay, so in the top they given 5 and zj is 0, so just to subtract 5 minus 0 is equal to 5, 10 minus 0 is equal to 10, 0 minus 0 is equal to 0 0 0. Okay, once you calculate the cj minus za, you go for checking the solution, optimal solution, whether the given solution is optimal or not. So how to check? So this question is the given maximization problem, so all the values must be either 0 or negative for maximization. Okay, so here two values are we got positive, so we have to convert these two values also negative. How to means, again construct the simplex table 2. So before that you need to calculate the key column and key row and key element. So how to calculate key element is, key column is, so choose the most positive value in the cj and zj values. Here there are two values 5 and 10. 10 is the most positive value, so drag the circle, that is just to highlight that value. Respective column you select that, that is you make just highlight or create a box. Okay, so in that box that is a respective column, that is the most highest value should be there. Okay, so here most value is highest, the corresponding column you have to select it, that's it. Again check for the respective row. So here row solution is given. How to calculate the ratio means 48 by 8, the respective column divided by solution value, that is the solution divided by respective column, that is 48 by 8 is equal to 6, 48 by 3 is equal to 16, 48 by 8 is equal to 6. So solution divided by respective column you get 6 16 6. Okay, once you selected, once you got the ratios, that is 6 16 16. Here how to choose the, here we are selecting the least positive value, but in this case we got two same number. Okay, 6 in 6. So such problems are called as degeneracy problem. Okay, so for that purpose, how to choose, which one is choose, either row 1 or row 3. Here I mentioned here right hand side, left hand side, row 1 row 2 row 3. Okay, row 1 is also have 6 value and row 3 also 6. So how, which one you have to choose? So such problems are called as degeneracy problem. Okay, to choose any one, so we have some procedures to select that one. So just here we got only 6 value r1 and r3, row 1 and row 3. So write it here, 5 divided by 8, respective column element you have to divide by each value. So 5 by 8, right here 5 by 8, 8 by 8 is equal to 1, and 1 by 8 you write here 1 by 8, and here 0 by 8 is equal to 0, and 0 by 8 is equal to 0. And come for row 3, row 3 is also 1 by 8, you write here also column is selected column is 8, 1 by 8, right here 1 by 8, and 8 by 8 right here 1. So 0 by 8 is again 0, and here also 0 by 8 is 0. So last one is 1 is there, 1 by 8 you write it. Okay, so once you calculate the row 1 and row 3, so surplus variable values are from s1 s2 s3, that is last three values, that is called as binary variable, and here a b called as primary variable. Always select first, give preference for the primary variable. So in first column, which one is the maximum value, that row you have to select. That's it, very simple. Okay, 1 by 8 and 5 by 8, among these two, maximum value is 5 by 8. So for that purpose, that 5 by 8 is belongs to row 1, so you choose row 1, that is that 6 value you have to select. Okay, understand? No, so this is the only problem in the degency problem, remaining procedure is same. Okay, so I will repeat here, just you select the column here, there are 6 values, just you write the r1 and r3, you got 6 values, and those two values divided by that respective column, that is 5 by 8, 8 by 8, 1 by 8, 0 by 8, 0 by 8, that you write here. And row 3 also 1 by 8, 8 by 8 is equal to 1, 0 by 8, 0 by 8, 1 by 8, that you have to write. And the first column, which one is the maximum, that maximum value which row it belongs to, that row you have to select. It is simple. Okay, so here first row 1 is the maximum value, you have to select, and 6, that value 6, and make a rectangular row. That row is called as key row. Okay na, once you calculate the key row, go for second table here. Okay, second table, with the help of this formula also you can calculate. Okay, now this is helpful for considering the second table. So once you can simplest table 2, so here in first table, s1, so s1 is leaving and b1 is entry, so b s2 s3 you have to write in the simplex table 2. So b s2 s3, so b quotient is 10 is there, write it in the side 2 2. Okay, selected value, here you check it in the s1, you have to divide for a s1, that is b value 5 by 8, and that we have to value enter such that each key element divided by all the element, that is 5 by 8, 1 by 8, 0 0. Okay, so here there in simplex table in the first row, 5 by key element is 8, so 5 by 8, 8 by 8 is equal to 1, 1 by 8, 0 by 8 is equal to 0, 0 by 8 is equal to 0. Okay, now like that you have to write. Okay, so in s2 s3 how to write means, here formula is there, just to write all the values from the old variable, that is 53013, right here 53010. Okay, now in second column formula is there, just formula is r2 is equal to r2 minus 3 r1. Here selected column is 3 is there, 3 into r1 dash, r1 dash is nothing but the new value what we are going to coming. Okay, that you have to divide, you will get like this formula, 3.1.30 minus 3 by 8 10, here 30. Okay, that you have to write here, and similarly you calculate the c3 value. Okay, now you understand this, this is very important. So for this r2 value, r3 value, so r2 value is formula is there, r2 minus 3 r1 dash. Okay na, so here r3 is r3 minus 8 r1 dash, that you multiply, you will get these two values. Okay, just to write here. So once you calculate b s2 s3 values, again for calculate the zj value, so zj is equal to was 10 into 5 by 8 plus 0 into 3.13 plus 0 into minus 4, you will get 6.25. like that you calculate all the values, same procedure. Zj is equal to 6.25 10 1.25 0 0. Okay now, so this side also 630 0 will get same. So once you calculate the zj values, calculate the cj minus zj value, that is 5, top is there 5, and z is equal to 6.25. 5 minus 6.25 is equal to, will get minus 5 by 4. Okay, that we have to get. Again here 10 by 10 is equal to 0, 0 minus 1.25 minus 1.25, that is 0 0. So after calculating the simplex table of cj and zj values, go for checking whether the given solution is optimal or not. If it is not optimal, again check for solution. So for maximization problem, cj zj value should be either 0 or negative value. So we got all the negative and 0 value, therefore the given solution is optimal. Okay, now you stop here, right here cj minus zj value condition is satisfied, that is all the values should have negative and 0, therefore the given solution is optimal. And answer, how to write answer is here b is equal to at 6, right here I wrote here b is equal to 6 here. Okay, now this is about the answer. And okay, so b is equal to 6, here a is not there, so a is equal to 0, and z is equal to, you got 60. Okay, now that you write 60. This is about the answer. So this is about the second type of degeneracy problem. Okay, so in this method is almost a simplest method only. If the type become same means how to choose, that is only difference in degeneracy problem, that's it. Okay, here to there I told no 6 and 6, how to choose which row is which row, which one row is maximum, that row you have to select, that's it. Okay, so this is about the simplex degeneracy problem 2 of 3 equations. Okay, thank you.